I believe we live many lives. I believe we've had 1,000 of life before this. Sometime maybe whole life we've been looking for jewelries. Sometime we are witch. We would throw a magic to somebody, and that could be our job. The lives that we have lived in, some things are so interesting and out of the value that we have. But you see, we are living now. We forget all these lives. We hardly remember what we eat yesterday. Do you know how to remember our past life? Is to become the life after. Just simply be. I'm a carpenter. I'm building the bricks one by one. I'm putting a bricks over the other bricks. Every day I'm just carrying the bricks from far away, bring to the place to build a house and build the castles. And I'm just putting the bricks over bricks. And this job is I don't have to think anything. Just place may change year after year. But what I do is just bricks over the bricks and the bricks and the bricks, and I don't really worry about insurance and any disaster or family issues, education. I don't have all that worries. Just bring the bricks from somewhere. I'm putting the bricks over the bricks and the bricks, and when I start to love the bricks. I love the bricks, cause it's a square. That's a real technique. Real techniques to make the square, rectangle. I believe that bricks are so beautiful. There's a corner, very sharp corner. And then the color of the bricks also. Sometimes it's lighter, sometimes little darker. Because they've been burning, they are making fire to make the bricks, no? So because of the power of the bricks and also a condition of the soils makes the different color of bricks. And I just enjoy the color of the bricks. Sometimes more brown and sometimes more dry. Wow, I start to feel the bricks. If these bricks are happy, is he happy to be bricks, and is he happy to be who he is? And some bricks just regret being a bricks. He would want to go back to the soil because soil he felt more free. You see, I start to consult with bricks and I start to admire how beautiful they are. And I would tell them, oh, you are so beautiful, such a beautiful piece of bricks. And when I tell them, they'll be very proud and they're so happy to be part of this house and castles. And they will not break easily. The bricks that I piled, they won't fall. They won't fall for years, 100 years. Because they're so happy to stick together. Because I tell them they are so beautiful like that. With that sharp corners and beautiful colors and beautiful individual appearance, visuals. I just admire the bricks, and I'm so happy and honored to be able to pile my beautiful brick friends. Thank you. Oh, that life was so beautiful. Wow, I love piling the bricks. I guess I did good job. Good job in the life. I wonder, maybe there are still houses left with the bricks that I piled. That place, yeah, I remember, that was Bangladesh. To be precise, now it is called Bangladesh, but that time it was called Hindustani. Was no border between India and Bangladesh. That time, so that the India type of area. I was building the bricks. I'm happy about it. Let's see. I want to know more about my another past life. Kariwara, Blackwara. I am the prince of the sound castle. Sand, like, small sand made from the rocks. And I live by the beautiful lake in East Europe. You see my environment so beautiful with the lakes and flowers and air is so clean and all the seasons are so happy, birds and sunshine, everything there. And because I'm a woman, I don't have to work. I can spend the day the way I want to. I don't have to go to school also. I have such a happy life. And you know what I do? Princess of the Sand Castle. You see, the problem of my area, you don't really find the sand because it's just so beautiful already. You find the rocks, you find soils, you find anything else but the sand, very little. The beach is far and the mountain also nearby, but not with the sand. But then I am so attached to the sand. I see the beauty in the sand. I love to make the castle with the sand. For people living in the desert, they think it is like a children's talk, not very serious. Like so easy, 10 minutes you can make sand castles and you leave it because it's just there. But for me, it means a lot to me. With the environment without sand, I would create sand from the rock. Every day I'm gonna smash the rock, make a little bit of the sand, leave it for tomorrow. I'd make more sand, more smaller. And then year or 2 and 3 years, I would pile the sand like that, very big. Myself, do everything myself. And finally, after 5 years, I made enough sand to build a castle made with sand, using something that has around the environment to make the thing harder, make the sand harder, and make the sand like that. It's quite big, like this size, about 2 meters height, 4 meters wide. Very beautiful sand castle, very beautiful. You know why? Because I live in an area without sand, so it's very rare. People never see sand castle before. It's not like you can go to the area with sand and 10 minutes you make one. It's not the children's play game. This is a serious profession. It gives dream to everyone. Really. I made sandcastle. Many people came, like 200, 300 over 2-3 years. They just came specially to look at my sandcastle. That's how rare it was. They would travel, they would walk 2 hours, 3 hours just to see my sandcastle. And I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud to be the princess of the sandcastle. And it gives dream, yeah. They realize how long I spent just to make the sand and just to build the castle. I have also took 2-3 years, so it gives a lot of message to them, and that is like giving a dream to everyone, giving message to everyone. If you really want and if you persist, you can achieve the dream. So my life was not bad. I was a princess of sand castle and I made it myself. Everything. I was fully dependent on myself without anybody else's help. I have become a princess of the sand castle and I deserve it. And it has a great message. Wow, my second life was also so amazing, like meaningful. I never seems to waste my life. I maybe never like just sleeping whole day and waste time and one life over this kind. So special. Sandcastle. Let's look at another life. What will it be? Hello, I'm coming from the future, about 2000 years later. I'm working for the trash area, the garbage dump, where the people throw garbage. My work is to process the garbage. My work is quite fine. I have 5 days of holiday, 2 days of working day in a week. So I need to work only 2 days. And my working hour 2 hours per day. One day, like Monday, I work 2 hours a day. Tuesday, I would work 2 hours. After that, whole week, I have my own time. This is how we work in the future. You see, this is very basic job, processing the garbage. In a city, you see, the garbage system is still here. People throw garbage, and sometimes the system comes and pick up the garbage. All the garbage in the cities are collected and come to my workplace. So I have to process it. And I'm proud of my job. I'm proud to be doing this basic job. You see, in our society, doing the basic job is most precious thing. I think in your timeline, I believe working for the office, working for the bigger company, and doing the boss job, earning a lot of money, that's good job for you. But for us, no. To do the most basic job, most simple, but then really required for the society, that type of job is most popular job. Like I had to work hard to get my job. It wasn't easy because everyone want to take my job. You see, everyone in the future also, we cannot avoid but create some garbage. It's a human process. If you have a house and if you have to eat and live life, you will create garbage. You see, so you will need somebody to take care of your garbage. I feel so proud to be needed. I am really needed because you all create trash. And I would process the thing that you don't need, called trash, into biochemical technologies and genetic process and some future technology to make a flower garden. My job is to process using future technology to finally create a more flower garden. More people throw trash, more flower gardens are. So like our city become full of flowers. We are all proud of having lot of flowers in our city. That is our most precious gift, getting more flowers. The message from my point of view to your timeline is you can start appreciating a basic job that creates people more happy. In the future, sweeping the trashes, sweeping the street and cleaning the buildings, processing the trash, this type of thing is most valuable job because you're making things cleaner, directly connected to making people happier. Oh, and the salaries? No, we don't live with the salaries. In our time, we don't have to do the job to earn money to make living. That's so past. That's so old concept. That's like not working. I think you already know. The society won't work. So I'm so happy do my job doing the trash, processing the trash. I'm so happy that every day in our trash dump we receive a trash little by little. I can see how many more flowers we can create from that. Okay, so welcome to our future. We will wait for you. Thank you. Future is so strange. The job is not to make money anymore. But I think looking at this tree life already, and I just start to feel what is the job. And you see, first person was piling the bricks. And piling the bricks seems like it wasn't for the money, but it was for the love of the bricks. I feel very touched about how he thought about the building, piling the bricks, and how he puts his emotions and understanding to the bricks. And the second person was building the sand castles on her own. That was obviously not for money, but for 200-300 of people to come to see her castles. And the last person collecting the trash and processing the trash, she was also not making money doing that job. I guess doing the job for money is a very recent thing. Overall, in our long history and the long future, it seems like we do the job out of our passion and likings, not for money. It's been just a small period where we have to do the job to exchange for the currency. It seems like it may not last for long. We may start to do our job out of our passion and out of our interest. I find this life interesting. Unless we look for the return like money, we can enjoy the job and look forward for the tomorrow so that you can go to the job again.